Canadians are struggling to find work right now?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've been looking for a job like all of 2024 so far.
Really?
Yeah, and I couldn't find one, so I had to I got a service job again.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, the job market sucks. I've applied for like hundreds of jobs,
Really?
not even any response.
From what I hear, yeah, people are having a hard time finding jobs.
I don't know. I'm not looking for work, so I couldn't answer that.
I don't know. I know a few people who are looking, but yeah, I don't know if they've had a hard time or not.
Yeah, definitely. I think
so?
I think so.
100%. For sure. There's just too many people that have immigrated here. I don't blame them, but at the same time, there's just there's not enough. There's too much demand for jobs right now, and we can't support the amount of people that are coming in. There are people who are here who are actually planning to leave because it's just so much harder than where they were from back home. That makes no sense. So.
Yeah, I do feel like the job market's definitely really hard for people, and people are struggling to find employment on the daily. Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who've been out of work for like a year plus, for sure. It's been bad.
Unemployment is pretty high right now, but what a lot of employers are doing is saying they can't find Canadians who will work for them, and then they're outsourcing and saying we need to bring in temporary foreign workers. So we actually have more temporary foreign workers right now in Canada than Canadians who are looking for work. So why do you think that employers might feel motivated to do that?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the stats. I'm not too aware of the background on that. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Not sure.
It sounds like bullshit to me. I don't really trust the corporations. I don't really trust the government that's putting these rules in place. There's always a hidden agenda behind the scenes. So.
No, I heard that on the news this morning, that the government wants to reduce it down to 5% for incoming. And I totally understand that when we have unemployed youth here. We should be employing the youth here. We got to make use of the youth, give them something to do. Yeah, look forward to a future.
I don't know. I think there's too many. There are jobs, but there's a lot of virtual jobs. But at the same time, everybody's trying to look for more remote jobs. So it makes it harder to employ people to bring them to a physical location rather than just work from home.
Maybe they think that they're harder workers or they can get cheaper labor.
I know that just in the healthcare industry, for nursing, that they actually made notice to allow people to come over and transfer their work. If you're a nurse, you can come over here and work for less money. And some people don't, because they're eager to live somewhere that they feel more free, in a sense, that they will take lower wages. And people that live here know what they are worth in the standards, so they want a higher pay, so they'd rather pay a little bit less and have people take these jobs.
At the end of the day, it's the only reason why for outsourcing is for cheaper labor.
Do you think that maybe they don't have to pay foreign workers as much as they have to pay Canadians? I mean, I don't know why. I have no idea. Probably want to make it in this country, so they're maybe willing to accept less than maybe I would. But I don't know. I haven't even had a call back, so yeah, it's weird.
I don't know. Qualifications, people don't have the right programs to get them into the workforce. Yeah.
What about even just entry-level jobs, service jobs?
I don't know if there are a ton of those. I feel like those are there's a lot of supply for them, but there's not a lot of, I don't know, the next level up for people who are doing qualifications. They're trying to get jobs and, I don't know, associate level even roles. Yeah.
Would you like to see the government allowing less foreign workers to come in and making sure more jobs go to Canadians?
I mean, ideally, yes, but I feel like that's just how the world is kind of turning into, so it is what it is, I guess.
I was going to say, yeah, I'd say so, ideally, but I think I'm kind of, unsure about policies that would be, anti-immigration, completely, because I think everyone should be able to, go wherever and live wherever their best life is, and obviously we should have better policies in general so that all Canadians, including immigrants, can have the jobs that they need.
I think it depends on the situation, depends on the job. I mean, I think it's a pretty complex question. Yeah, I think it would, I'd have to look more into it to have an informed opinion.
I think it would be good. but at the same time, like, it depends. I think they should hire both, and then they get to see that way who has more experience, who's more suitable for that specific job that they're hiring for.
I mean, definitely when it comes to like outsourcing our jobs and sending them overseas, and like, you know, some of the call centers and stuff like that, like they could build some stuff like that here. It'd be give some people some jobs.
If you're going to allow people to come in here, then I feel that they should be able to have a great standard of life and a great care of life, and not just come and struggle. And so there's a whole dynamic that has to be worked out with it. It's not just like ban certain people or have these things. It just needs to be like a checklist maybe, and to be ensure that that everyone can be able to live and be happy living here, instead of feeling like they're struggling and that they're not helping with the economy.
I think probably the preference should be Canadians. Like, I don't know, like I'm all for people coming here. Definitely don't want this place to not be welcome to start like a better life, but that shouldn't come at the expense of Canadians. You know?
I don't know about that necessarily, more just government involvement in getting programs out for the public to get more people into the roles that there are available.